Hi, thanks for joining us on the Thundering Legion, and I'm your host, Christine Ross. Did you know that there's a doctor shortage in the United States and that it's getting worse every day? If there are no doctors, how will you take care of your health? What can you do about it? Today on the Thundering Legion, we're going to talk about alpha-lipoic acid and heart disease. I'm not a medical doctor and I'm not licensed to diagnose or prescribe. The information in this show is for educational purposes only. Alpha-lipoic acid is found in small amounts in all of the cells of your body. Your body can produce small amounts of alpha-lipoic acid, which is also found in organ meats and some vegetables. Alpha-lipoic acid is an important antioxidant that has a number of different benefits. Your body can become inflamed due to chronic illness. As we discussed last week, inflammation is a more important marker for heart disease than cholesterol. Oxidative stress in your body can produce inflammation and free radicals. As an antioxidant, alpha-lipoic acid can reduce free radicals. Alpha-lipoic acid can also lower cholesterol and lower high blood pressure. The lining of your blood vessels is known as the endothelium. Poor endothelial function is part of heart disease. Studies have shown that alpha-lipoic acid improves endothelial function. As I have said earlier in this series, exposure to radiation is a known cause of hardening of the arteries. The Russians have studied alpha-lipoic acid and have discovered that alpha-lipoic acid is a remedy for radiation exposure. Since the Fukushima nuclear power plant disaster in Japan, radiation contamination has entered the ecosystems of Asia and North America. So it's important for people to take positive steps to cope with radioactive contamination and protect themselves from cellular damage caused by radiation. Studies have shown that alpha-lipoic acid enhances the action of vitamins E and C in the body. Alpha-lipoic acid also helps diabetic neuropathy, complication of diabetes, helps lower blood sugar in diabetes, is a natural chelator, helps reduce wrinkles, preserves eyesight, and helps maintain the health of the liver. There's a famous account of a married couple who accidentally ate poisoned mushrooms. Their doctors saved their lives by giving them a high dose of a type of alpha-lipoic acid. Many of us have heavy metals like lead in our bodies due to the lead pipes that deliver water to our houses and from other sources. Chelation is a chemical process that removes heavy metals from your body. Unfortunately, chelation can also remove important minerals from the body. Although removing heavy metals from the body is a good thing, if you take alpha-lipoic acid, remember that it will remove minerals from your body, so you need to replace the good minerals while removing toxic heavy metals. That's why you should take at least a good multivitamin and mineral complex if you take alpha-lipoic acid. The daily dosage for alpha-lipoic acid is 300 to 600 milligrams per day, less if you use the R-fraction form of alpha-lipoic acid. The R-fraction alpha-lipoic acid is twice as strong as the more common form of alpha-lipoic acid. By now you might be wondering how the Thundering Legion got its name. Well, the show is named after the real Thundering Legion, which was the 12th Legion of the Roman army. In 174 AD, the Germans attacked the legion, which was dying of thirst. The Catholic legionnaires knelt down and prayed to God to save them. History tells us that God answered their prayers immediately by sending them rain, and that the storm itself became like a living thing that drove off their attackers. Another example of the power of group prayer is what happened in Austria in 1955. The communists enslaved their Austrians after World War II. The Austrians prayed the rosary that God would deliver their nation from communism, and that's why the communists left Austria in 1955 without firing a shot. And that's why you should pray the rosary every day for your salvation and that of your country. Goodbye now.